The May data has just been released, and yes, there's an impact for the recession. Stay tuned, I'll share more. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker of Team Rennick, and I'd like to talk a little bit about what we're seeing with the latest real estate data. So let's talk about that impact. Sales were down in Sarasota and Manatee County. This is the overall macro market. They were down over 43% from this time last year. So we are definitely seeing an impact from the virus. Last month, I reported they were down in the 30% in that area. Now we're seeing in the 40s. Little bit of good news though, the pending sales, that's next month's actual sales. We're seeing them up this month 9% over last year. So economists have been talking about a V recovery. We may be in that part of the recovery. We'll have to look at the data next month. What else is the data telling us though? When we talk about the prices have fallen 3% in Sarasota and Manatee County over this time last year. Not a significant drop. We'll have to wait till next month and see if that continues, but nonetheless, there is a drop in the prices. And I measure that on $1 per square foot so we can get as close to apples and apples with all of our data. Now, days on the market, how long does it take to get a property sold? A little bit of good news here. That number is down over 19% from last year. So what is selling faster. Some ray of hope in that one. And when we look at the amount of inventory that's on the market, it's up over 45%. So there's a lot of inventory to choose from. So what we have here is a mixed bag. And again, like I shared, we're looking at overall Sarasota and Manatee County. There are pockets within both counties. When you look at single family homes, or you look at condos, you look on the islands, or you look on the mainlands, there's pockets where the data tells a different story. That's why this is just the beginning. You need a real estate broker that understands the market, studies the market, and most importantly, develops a plan that's specific for you so that you can win in a market. A seller can win whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market. Conversely, a buyer can win no matter what kind of market it is. But we need to understand the basics in your market. We need to develop a plan, then we need to go out and implement it. If you'd like to learn more, I'd like to help. Again, as I said, this is Mike Rennick. My personal cell that I like to give out to all prospective clients. That way we can connect when it's convenient for you, even when I'm not in the office. So that number is 941-400-8735. Stay tuned. In 30 days, I'll have an update. We'll see where this is headed. Thanks for watching.